Hello, I just made a coffee, and let me tell you, I recently bought a stovetop espresso maker for myself with a gift card I was given, and the best present I gave myself ever. I love it. So, yes, I just made myself a coffee, and I am ready to sit and read, and I figured I should do my final update for this week. Let's see. I finished Piranesi, and if the cat wasn't in the way, you could see the whole book. This was a very good read. I don't know exactly what to say other than this book is written wonderfully. The prose is amazing. That's what keeps you reading. It doesn't really have a plot. There's some people say there's a mystery. Not really. I guess kind of. You follow Piranesi as he lives his life in his house, which is a huge structure with many rooms. Some call it a labyrinth. The bottom level has the tides, the middle level is basically where he lives, and the upper level has the clouds and the birds. And he just goes about his life, and we read about it. Yeah, it's slow, and I do read quite a few slow books. I don't like a lot of slow books or books without plot, but that says something about this book. I really liked this book, and it is slow, and it doesn't really have a plot. It's a character study book about Piranesi, and that's about all I'm going to tell you. If you haven't read it, I suggest giving it a shot. Definitely read it before you watch the movie. If you're planning on watching the movie that's coming out, you're going to want to read the book beforehand, more than likely. I was in a house with many rooms. The sea sweeps through the house. Sometimes it swept over me, but I was always saved. When I awoke, I thought, I am not home. I am here. The beauty of the house is immeasurable, its kindness infinite. That's what I finished since the last time I talked to you. I have started Circe. I always take the dust covers off when I read books, and I usually leave them in the other room, so whenever I'm actually reading it, I never have the cover on it, and I'm too lazy to go get them. So I'm in the middle of Circe. I am planning on just sitting back, relaxing, and reading until the snowstorm that is supposed to hit today comes in, and then I probably have to go into work. But that's it. So I will probably, the first update for next week will probably be finishing Circe. And what else am I reading? I'm still reading Shades of Grey by Jasper Fforde, which is the audiobook I'm using when I drive. And I'm still reading Mocha. I am a little bit farther in that, not too much farther. I will talk about that later. I don't really have much more to say about that yet. I didn't feel like reading for a while after I finished Piranesi. I finished that a couple days ago. I didn't feel like reading. A little bit of a book hangover. So picked up Circe just because my hold in the library came up. I'm doing the immersive reading, so I'm listening to it as I read along. That's the way I wanted to read this one, so when the hold came in for the audiobook, I knew I had to just suck it up and start reading again, so there it is. And at some point here, I will also be starting The Colorado Kid, by Stephen King, which is the book club book I have to read for March. So there it is. That's this week, and I will see you with my next update.